And joining us now, however, former Iowa governor and Hillary Clinton supporter Tom Vilsack. You're not at the dinner, Governor, huh?
No, and neither are you, Alan.
That's right. We're working. Thank you very much for doing our program tonight. Hillary Clinton, did you get to see any of the debate tonight?
I did not. I had an opportunity to share a dinner with my wife, Christy, and that's an unusual circumstance these days, and I took it.
One of the things that keeps coming up is, with Hillary Clinton, is the Bosnia issue. With Barack Obama, it's the Reverend Wright issue, the Bill Ayers issue. Are we not talking about the things that the American people care about in this campaign?
And I think we are talking about the things that people care about. Senator Clinton had a very detailed crime plan that she laid out. This is an issue that I think people are going to hear more about during the course of the general election, and I'm certainly happy to see her talk about cutting the murder rate in half and putting more cops on the street. I think that's an important issue. Health care has been an issue. And I think Senator Obama's comments about being bitter and religion and guns, I think are, in fact, important. Certainly, I think, being from a small town myself, I can tell you people do believe in their God. Their faith is real. It's rooted. It's something that we turn to not just in bad times, but also in good times. It's what defines our values. And as far as guns are concerned, hunting is how we convey traditions and how we bond friendships. I think it's important. And I think that's a very serious issue that has arisen in this campaign, and I think Pennsylvanians are going to have an opportunity to say something about that on Tuesday.
What he was really talking about, though, and he actually clarified it tonight at the debate tonight, was that too often wedge issues are used. Religion sometimes used as a wedge issue. Guns used as a wedge issue to avoid talking about the things that Americans are truly affected by, whether it's the economy, whether it's health care, and the war that's taking money out of our treasury every single second of every single day. And that's not being focused upon here.
Alan, that's what he said when the cameras were rolling. I think what's more important is what he said when the cameras weren't rolling. And I think it's an unfortunate set of circumstances, and no amount of explaining done in the debate today, I think, is going to make up for the concern that many people in small towns all across America feel about Senator Obama. He has a lot of work to do to make up ground, and I think we're going to see that on Tuesday. I do believe issues are being discussed. Clearly the war is being discussed. Clearly America's relationship with the rest of the world is being discussed. Health care, energy policy, and the economy.
Governor, welcome back. Sean Hannity, good to see you, my friend, and I appreciate you being here. For the liberals to just want to brush this under the rug is a little amazing to me, because he arrogantly, in front of a people that he never thought would make for public consumption, he insulted a large segment of this country by basically implying they're clinging to their guns and their religion and they're bigots. That's what he was saying. And I don't care what he says now, because I don't believe what he's saying in front of the camera to spin this thing. Do you?
I think he misread the American public, and it's pretty amazing given all the campaigning that Senator Obama's done in small communities.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, our party has got to speak to those folks, Sean. There's no question about it. We lose elections in small communities and rural areas. We have got, as a party, to send a message to those folks that we care, we understand,
Absolutely.
and we know how they feel.
Well, I got to tell you, I got to give George Stephanopoulos a lot of credit, because he's the only one in the media. Here, Barack Obama sat on a board for years, has given speeches with, and says he has a friendly relationship with a guy that admits to bombing the Pentagon, the Capitol, and New York City Police Headquarters, was quoted in the New York Times on September 11th, "I don't regret setting bombs. I feel we didn't do enough." And I'm listening to my friend Alan and other liberals here. They don't think that's a story? That is how could you be president and be friendly with a terrorist?
Well, I think all of this points out the necessity of why this campaign needs to continue. Some folks were asking for it to end. I think it needs to continue, and I think we get to know these candidates more each day. And frankly, our candidate's going to be stronger come November. We're going to face a very strong and difficult candidate in John McCain. We've got to be ready for that fight, and I think we will be after this primary is over.
So you agree with me, Michelle Obama's comments are relevant. The San Francisco comments are relevant. Bill Ayers is relevant. He attended the Million Man March. That's relevant. His excuse about Jeremiah Wright was inconsistent at best, and it's relevant. You agree with that? In that sense, these are fair questions?
You know, I think
yes,
it's...
Mr. Hannity, you're right.
Tell him what. Give him the script. Tell him what to say.
No. I will tell you that I was very concerned about the bitter comment. I really, truly was, because I think that's a group of people in small towns and rural areas that Democrats have not connected with, and that's one of the reasons why we don't do well in general elections. So I was very concerned about that.
I got to tell you something, Governor. When you really get down to the bottom of it, they are the heart and soul of what makes this country great. And that's what I find so insulting, being said arrogantly in a mansion in San Francisco with a bunch of elites, and that he can say this about people that he's trying to get their votes from. It's amazing.
Well, I think it is important to speak to those people, and I think that's why Democrats talk about health care for everyone. That's why they talk about public education that's not only funded but also improved, and why we need an economy that's going to build this middle class again.
Repeat after me. I am now a Republican. I've been Hannitized.
No.
All right, Governor, good to see you. Thank you.